In this video, I will exactly tell you the story of how this one sentence, "you have to hit 7 figures before I hit 8, transformed my life and business completely, literally after this conversation happened. I have many friends making well over 7 to even multiple 8 figures per year who all help me scale my business to multi 7 figures per year as well, which is Helix, my own community where we help each other grow, where we help each other improve our businesses, but also most importantly, improve as people as well and make very deep relationships. All of these guys that help me scale my business are in this community as well. And if you want to learn more about joining this community of highly successful online entrepreneurs, you can book a call with me using the link below and learn more about it. Make sure to watch this video from the beginning until the end because I'm going to explain, or I'm going to share this one story of how a personal conversation with a friend, not even a business conversation, made me change my entire business literally from the day we had this conversation and made me 10 times more successful now just a few months after we talked about this. And it is a story from my last event that I hosted so far in Thailand, Koh Samui, 5 months ago. So literally beginning of December. And on the very last day of the whole event, after having had a great business mastermind, having had great personal masterminds, learning more about each other, we had a great last day where we went on a boat trip to an island which is roughly an hour and a half away from Koh Samui. And we did snorkeling there, kayaking, relaxing, checked out the whole area. It was very, very cool. It was very great. And it was again like 1.5 hours in each direction. And when we went there, it was cool. We relaxed the whole day, played a lot of Uno, which was fun. And on the way back, everyone was kind of tired. And then with this one friend I knew for much longer than all the other ones, for like over a year and a half, 2 years now, we had a very, very deep conversation. First of all, we talked about friendships and the online space. We talked about business. We talked about if we had to build a group of 5 people that we have weekly calls with, basically a mastermind group, who would these 5 people be, and very deep topics. And as this whole boat drive went on, we went deeper and deeper and deeper. And in the end, we were also talking a lot about like our own success, our money, what we're doing. And this person is making multiple 6 figures per month for quite a few months now, has a multiple 7 figures net worth, and is very, very successful when it comes to financial side of things. And even though he doesn't really have great business experience, he still managed to get this far very, very quickly through utilizing other leverage points, basically, which are not necessarily business. And he was just in his journey for not really long, like just 2 years, a year and a half, 2 years maybe. And then on the other side, there's me. I'm in my journey for 4 years now, 4.5 years, and I was only making a fraction of what he was making. And honestly, like I was stuck in my comfort zone. I was living a very, very comfortable life, traveling around the world for free. In fact, even getting paid for it because I organized all of these events. I've met many 7, 8, even 9 figure entrepreneurs. I met many, many great people. I made money. I had this luxury lifestyle. I got paid to have this luxury lifestyle. And overall, my life was good. But what happened was that I was stuck in my comfort zone and I didn't really have the drive. I didn't really have the hunger to get out of this and really reach the next level. And then I was having this conversation with him and we were talking about how much money he was making and how much money I was making, and that I didn't even hit like this 7 figure mark yet. And he told me, and this is very important for you to realize as well, as depending on how much you know, depending on how long you've been in the space already, he told me, man, when I look at you, you're so much ahead of your money. So your knowledge is here, your experience is here, and everything you've done so far is here. And in comparison to that, your money is here. And when I thought about it, I was like, yeah, it's true. And it's crazy. Like I have all the skills, I have all the tools, I have the network, I have everything in my and on my hands that I just have to choose literally to utilize this in order to make much more money. And then on the other side, what he said was that, bro, I feel like my skills are here, but my money is here. Like that he just was basically, obviously he's very smart, but at the right time, on the right place, and now he's making multiple 6 figures per month now. And he said, I feel like, yeah, I'm just doing this very well and this enables me to make this much money, but I feel like other than that, it's like I'm not very skilled in this whole online entrepreneurship game. And when I looked at it this way, it's just like it comes down to, well, like first of all, you have to actually choose to utilize all the tools and all the skills that you have on your hands. And number two, what he then also told me in a very deep moment after we had like a few minutes of silence and just thinking, was that he told me, bro, you have to hit 7 figures before I hit 8. And I know for a fact, and he knows this as well, that he will hit 8 figures by the end of this year. And 8 figures, for everyone who doesn't know what this really means, is like having a net worth of 10 million euros or dollars. It doesn't really matter too much, but let's just use euros. So having this conversation with him, which was not necessarily about business too much, it was more about money, it was more about what we've done so far and not the technicalities about how we scale our businesses. Him saying that I finally have to make this switch in my head, getting out of my comfort zone again, and then actually choosing to make these millions, to do all of that. I have to do this now before he hits his goal, for example. And I'm saying this, or I said at the start of this video, that oftentimes you like these simple conversations with people who are potentially much further ahead of you financially can change everything for you. Because most of the time it's not some, again, like some business technicalities that are holding us back, not really knowing how to scale, whatever, but choosing to do something, or finally making this change and finally breaking out of the comfortable life that we've built so far in order to reach the next level. And then like a funny side note, it was a great conversation. We went home, I kind of did some brainstorming, and very, very late in the evening when everyone was sleeping, we had a second conversation where we talked about basically a similar topic again, but I asked him how much money he was making this month, because I knew he was always making a lot of money and multiple 6 figures. And he said, especially the past few months were amazing. And then he told me the figure, like how much money he made the last month. And he only told like his parents, his girlfriend, and me. And I was like, okay, I'm not going to share this with other people. And when he told me how much money he made just in this month, I was like, I'm usually surrounded by like people who make a lot of money, but seeing him scale, also going from this to this in literally just 2-3 months, I had to jump in the pool and at like 3 a.m. get out of the pool just in order to kind of like recharge again, really realize, okay, what is even possible? And the whole moral of the story is that you won't come to these realizations, you won't have all of these crazy aha, flip the switch moments if you don't surround yourself with these people. Again, we didn't talk about business. He just told me how much money he made, and he just told me I have to make more money as well. And this motivated me so much that I was like, damn, I'm so much ahead of my money. I'm so much ahead of everything where I'm currently at, even though I'm doing very well now as well. Is that just this mindset shift enabled me to scale like crazy in comparison to earlier, the past few months. And this will enable me to scale even crazier the next few months, right? And again, to come back, many people make the mistake of saying, oh no, I have to invest into this mentorship. I have to invest into this program. I have to invest into this before I try to finally start meeting these people on a friendship level, because this is what's going to grow the business. Yes, that's true, but only to a certain extent, because you can get the best consultants on earth. You can get all of this. But in the end, you have to put in the work yourself. You have to do it. And oftentimes, it's just something personally that's holding us back. And what you need then in these times is you need the right people who hold you in check. You need the right people who tell you, hey, brother, you have to do this. You have to get the content straight. You have to do all of these things in order to reach the next level. And you have to meet these people on a friendship level. Because if you're someone's consulting client, he tells you what to do, he is already paid. And in the end, he doesn't even care about if you do it or not. Whereas if you meet these people on a friendship level, then they'll tell you, hey man, yeah, you have to hit 7 figures before I hit 8, just because you know so much more than I do. I just decided to use what I had and you didn't, right? So this is kind of the moral of the story. So I said this in the start of the video, I'll say it again. If you're interested in finally making a change, finally meeting all of these people who helped me change my life so they can help you change your life as well, book a call using the link below. We can hop on a call. We can discuss you joining Helix as well. Again, meeting all of these people, changing your life, hanging out in person all together, building all of this empire. Because in the end, if you're lonely, you will not succeed as much as if you're surrounded by the right people. So again, book that call. And in case you haven't subscribed or liked the video yet, do that, and please leave me feedback in the comments below. I see you in the next one. Bye bye.